Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kate. I hope you're having a great day. I'm going to try to make this one quick because I had to turn off my air conditioner and it is freaking hot here in the Midwest and really humid because we've been getting a lot of rain. So I'm going to go quickly through my mandalas that I did for May. I'm going to be doing index card a day, ICAD, for June and July. So I will still be doing mandalas, but it'll be a little bit different because I've been doing themes each month. And now I'm going to try to follow the prompts and incorporate my mandalas into the prompts. Anyway, that's exciting. I've really been having a hard time concentrating on finishing this month's because I'm so excited about ICAD. Anyway, if you're interested in ICAD, I'll leave a link in the description below to let you know where you can find more information for that. Cool. So I'm going to show you two at a time because I did these as pairs. Make sure I get both of them into the frame. And as you can see, I did some parts where it matches perfectly. So like the exact same design. But I did, actually on this one, the only place I did it was here. Some places I did coordinating designs. My cats are getting into my light. Sometimes I did similar designs, but not the same. And in other places I did completely different designs. So I had a lot of fun with this month. And I did do them on alternating days. So like May 1st, May 2nd. So this is my first one. I'm probably not going to talk a lot about them because it's just a lot of the same stuff that I've said before. It was interesting. One thing that was really convenient about this month's was that I could do the grid for both of them at the same time. So there was only half as much work on the grids. And then on the first day, on the odd number days, I would work on both of them at the same time. So like put in the elements that I wanted to be the same all the way around. So on here is just the center and this outer ring. So the first day I did more work than I did on the second day. Sometimes it was actually kind of difficult to get them to look coherent. And I don't know if I did it the whole time, but hey, whatever. Had some fun with it. It was an experiment. You know, by the end I was kind of sick of these colors of cards, but I'm beginning to wonder if I was sick of the colors because I really want to start ICAD. So here I did this whole ring. These are similar with triangular shapes, but not the same. Same thing here. Like I had themes that went through, but they weren't the same. And sometimes I would just put the same design in a different ring on the two different ones. Did I do that here? Let's see. No, but I do particularly like this design and I used gray pens. I have 5 gray Stabilo markers and 3 gray Stabilo pens in varying shades. And so I really had a lot of fun doing ombre patterns like these dots, and then using different shades to make patterns together so that parts of the pattern might stand out. And here, like, I used black and the lightest gray, so you might not be able to see that lightest gray. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not, whatever. Okay. Moving right along. Ooh, I love the center of this one. I really do love that center. So fun. And here I did black and light gray, but I did the same pattern. And then here I did almost the same pattern, but then when I got down to here, I went to the same point for all of these lines. And on these ones, I made it almost looks like a candelabra to me, how it's, or maybe a menorah would be the thing that I'm thinking about. And then I have all these dots that go around. Anyway, just enjoyed myself. It was, and at the end, when all of them were done, there was a big pink and teal checkerboard design on my fridge. And I'll put a picture of that in at the end if I can get it. Not still on my fridge because I took them down before I thought to take a picture. Go me. So here, I did the same pattern just in 2 different places. same pattern, but filled in here, not filled in here. Almost the same pattern, same color order, but just this one has 3 different V's that all connect, and these different V's don't connect. And this wave design was something that I developed this month, or didn't develop. I was inspired by an artist that I saw, and I incorporated it into my art in my way, which is what we're all doing basically, isn't it? I mean, there's nothing new under the sun to visit my theological training. So here again, I just swapped these, then I have this line in between them, and here too. And I really like this section where I end up with these little angular hearts, and also had fun with using light gray to kind of just make it seem like there's something in the background. And then here this was a complete act of faith when I did it. I couldn't really tell that the grays, sometimes when they're still wet, they all look the same. So I just had to have faith that this would turn out how I wanted it to. And it did. I like it a lot. Okay. Oh, this is one of my favorite middles. I love ombre. It's just, there's no doubt about it. Oh, and here I did this cool thing. So here I made I gave some dimension to these curly Q things, and on this side I did not put dimension, and so it just made this different effect. And then here I have filled in dots, and then here I have empty dots or little circles, and they're the same pattern but a completely different effect. Really like that. And this pattern right here, I'm in love with it. It's super simple. It's just the ombre. It makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. All right, here's another one. Oh, this center was really fun too. Okay, so, oh, and this was, yeah, another fun thing. I did ombre lines again, but I just tipped them over on this side, and it made it look so cool. I like this row a lot, and again, some ombre here. I just went crazy with ombre. It was so fun to do, and it gave such cool effects, and it really stands out on the backgrounds that also have patterns on them. Love it. All right, just moving through here. I have not been good about posting videos, and I need to start getting more consistent. I think I've probably said that multiple times, and part of that is going to be that I need to make a plan. And I will be doing more of my art at home now because it's going to be harder to do iCAD at work. So that means I might just do more videos where it's just a time lapse of what I've done that day, which means I really need to figure out how to put music in the background because I really don't want to voice over daily or semi-daily or multiple videos a week. It's my least favorite part. I hate voicing over videos. All right. So, I'm an introvert. It's hard to talk to other people. I don't really spend that much time talking to myself. Okay. I hope you're getting a good look. If there's any part of any one that you would like to ask questions about, please do. And if there's any part that you would like me to show you how to make, please ask, and I will make videos for you because, hey, why not? Okay, so here, I thought this was fun how I did the same thing in reverse, just in 2 different spots. Kind of funky. Love this little pattern. I love dots. I love dots, especially if you can do dots in different sizes and different colors, different configurations. So much fun to do dots, and they just fit. Okay, so this one is interesting. This center part, I really like how it turned out, but these, this was the first or one of a few that I just pretty much made most things different. Kind of went back to the beginning where I had done everything different except for maybe one portion. And here almost everything is different on each line, but I especially love this part. And again, as you can see, it's ombre. I've got ombre and I've got dots. All right. All right, all right, all right. Little Matthew McConaughey impression there for you. It's the only impression I do, other than maybe my mom, because I don't even have to do an impression of my mom. I just sound like her. Anyway, I think this might be the first time I did this, where I did ombre on my little, I call them stalactites. You may or may not know why, but they also make me think of like big collar necklaces. But I started out with the darkest color, and then I went to the lightest color, and then back. And I think it turned out beautifully. I think it even adds some dimension because it like recedes and comes forward. And then this, again, an ombre effect that I wasn't even going for, but it just turned out that way, and it's so cool. I also really like this center. This was one where I kind of started going and I got a little distracted and forgot that I was doing two different mandalas, but I reined myself in eventually. I also like this because it kind of makes me think of like paint swatches or something. Okay, next. This was okay, I thought I got carried away in the last one and did a lot of similar stuff, but in this one I really got carried away. So I've got this whole ring here, the whole center, and then the whole outside ring. And then even this is just two different, like filled in, not filled in, of the same pattern. Oh, and then the center. Oh yeah, I already said that. Yay! Repeating myself, it's getting freaking hot in my apartment. I am sweating now. It's awesome. Wow, we're almost at the end. This is very close to the end. This month flew by and also went so slowly. It's very weird. Had a lot of fun with these scallops. Usually I make them different sizes, but I really like how this turned out with all being the same size. And I had initially done them with the fine liners, and then I filled them in, and it kind of makes the edges darker, which I think is so cool, but only slightly darker, not like a ton darker. And here's the last pair of the month. I really was going through the motions at this point. I know it might not look like that to you, but I was barely thinking about these because I just want to start iCAD. I did my first warm-up for iCAD, my cover, and I love it, and I'm gonna get back into doing some more collage and stuff, and I'm so excited about that. But anyway, oh, and in this one I was planning on doing a countdown 3, 2, 1, so in here I incorporated some threes that are all connected because I wanted them to look like a pattern, not just a bunch of threes. But they end up looking like lowercase z's, but you know, whatever, who cares? I don't care. I think it looks cool, and you know, and then this looks like a big top tent to me, and I love that. And finally, my last one. Left some white space today. I just wasn't into filling it all in. And also my office got really, really dark in the middle of me working on this because we had a huge rainstorm go through just at the last moment, or like really suddenly, I shouldn't say the last moment. Had a lot of fun with this. So I had 2 lines and then another line and then another line. So it was like 3 sections. It could have been 3 different designs, but instead I did one big string art design, and then I put another smaller string art design in black inside it, and I love how that turned out. I think it's awesome. I love layering. And I'm hoping to do a little bit more of that kind of stuff during iCAD. But also, if you notice, because I left some white space, like if you've watched Stranger Things, I did this outer ring very first thing, and I immediately thought, Demogorgon! Anyway, so yes, I like creepy shows. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, if you want to learn more about iCAD, that'll be in the description. If you have any questions about anything I've done, please let me know. And if you want to see my art daily in pictures, go ahead and check me out on Instagram. I'd love to see you there. Have a great day.